Alright, you beautiful peoples off the interwebs, it's me, Glyn, the CheapSkate gamer. Or if you're watching this on the Rumbles, it's the Wokepotamus. And of course, it's that time of week where we do the freebie weekly roundup, where we grab all your free games that are available to you through different sites. And also, we check out a few deals as well. So without any further delay, let's get on with it. And of course, we always go, first place we drop off to is the Epic Game Store. Epic Game Store, all you need is an Epic Game Store account and your games are free. And I'm not on the Epic Game Store, now I am. And your free game this week is Sable, a sort of 3D action adventure. Let's play some video. Let's play some video. Any video going to play? Here we go. Sound is off. Here we go, that's what it is. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Just shows some gameplay and then it goes jumping. Now we're showing the planet flying. That's more or less what it is. Kind of a 3D explorer type of game, bit of a puzzles going on, a lot of fetch quests, that sort of thing. Nice different sort of a graphic animated style. Embark on a unique and unforgettable journey and guide Sable through her gliding. A rite of passage that will take her across vast deserts and mesmerising landscapes, capped by the remains of spaceships and ancient wonders. There we go, there is a little bit of flying. It's not a bad game. It did win some awards. It's not, I'm going to say, it's not full on action though. It's a gentler paced game. But then next week we've got two games. We've got Backpack Hero and Figment. Figment I think has been on before. Sable's been on before as well, by the way. Figment is a puzzle game, and Backpack Hero, don't know much about this. Oh, it looks like a 2D inventory management roguelike. Collect rare items, organise your backpack and vanquish your foes. Oh, okay, that's different. Okay, so some sort of roguelike. Can't really work out what's going on there from the screen, but there we go. That is your free Epic Game Stores. Grab them. Well, your free Epic game this week. Grab it, stick it in your account, download it and play it if you're bored. Okay, we're going to go and check out the Prime Gaming Store. So if you don't realise, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, they throw you free games every week, and they've added 4 titles into this week's menagerie of titles. And we've got Gallery of Things Reveries, Stray Gods Orpheus Edition, Jupiter Hell, and Thief Deadly Shadows. So 3 of these are GOG games, so you will need another account, a GOG account, and you will need a Legacy Games account for this one. These are sort of like weird point and click puzzle find stuff. What do they call it? Hide the hidden object games. That's it. Like you're looking for this diamond, there's the diamond. If you're looking for this frog, is it? There's the frog up there. If you're looking for this bit of goldfish, there's the bit of goldfish. Oh, I'm good at this, aren't I? Maybe I should play these games. Yeah, so that's those sort of games. Stray Gods, I've got no idea what this is. But it says that it's a role-playing adventure and music game. So go with that. Then we've got Jupiter Hell. And that says it's a real-time strategy game. Getting a sort of old school XCOM vibe from this. Very dark, I know that much. Yeah, definitely got an old school sort of XCOM vibe to it. Or Rebel Star Raiders, if anyone can remember them. I remember playing the first ever one of those. Loved it back in the day. I was about 10, 11 years old when that came out. And Thief Deadly Shadows. And this is the original, not the remake of Thief. Definitely worth checking out for a bit of nostalgia. Actually still looks really good even back in, when is this? This is like a 2003 game. I'm not sure if it says the date. Yeah, 2004. That was pretty close, right? 2004 game. So 20 years old, a bit more than 20 years old now. And it just goes to show you how little video games have actually changed in 20 years. If you went from 2004 to 1984, the games are completely different. You look at now, 2004 to 2020, the games don't actually, apart from a resolution bump and a bit of texture, and even the lighting's pretty good. Look, they've got shadows in this game and everything. So it just goes to show how little graphics are actually changing. We're kind of all getting ripped off, aren't we, as far as video games are concerned. So there we are, there's your 4 games. Don't forget you can still grab a lot of the... I definitely grabbed the Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3 and add that to your GOG account. Saints Row 4, I'd grab that if you can. Station to Station looks pretty cool. Voxel game. You've got Saints Row Gat of Hell, a lot of fun. Mafia 3 is in there as well on your GOG account. A lot of GOG accounts now on Amazon Prime. And that's about it. Okay, next week they'll change the cloud games. I'll just show you the cloud games quickly because we've got the time today. The ones worth playing there, there's a couple of worth playing there actually. Batman Arkham Knight, Resident Evil 2, Ultra Kill, that's pretty good. And the thing is with these are streamed games, so things like Resident Evil 2 and Batman, fine, but I think Ultra Kill's a little bit of a first-person shooter, and I think you need as much latency as possible, or lower latency as possible, and I think streaming it will make that game pretty tricky. So yeah, there's your Amazon games. Add your 4 new games to your account. Grab some of the others if you haven't done so already. Okay, we're going to check out some Steam games, and there's some free games still available. So up until the end of the month, tell me why it's still available. We went over this last week, but at the moment as well, we've got Next Jump Shoot 'em Up Tactics, and that's free to grab. Normally it's £3.39. Go and grab it, add it to your account. You don't have to download it straight away. And there we are. So there's 2 free games on your Steam. There are loads of free games. We did used to do it as part of the freebie roundup, but there's so many added every week. Just to show you, if I tick this box off, these, and I change that to release date. Just today alone, look, 27th of June, all these have been free. There's a chess game on there for free. Hundreds of games for free. I got fed up of basically trying to go through them all. It got a little bit tricky. But what I will do is go through the deals. And these are more full price games that are going cheap. And there's some absolutely banging deals. They got updated yesterday. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, so that's 3 Crash Bandicoot games that have all been remastered, 1, 2 and 3. That's just, well, it is Insane Trilogy, £3.50, so you're paying £1.15 for each game there. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is still only £3.50. I've been playing a lot of this last week. Jurassic World Evolution 2, Little Nightmares 2, that's normally quite expensive, that's £2.50. I've added this to my library. I've never seen this game go for this cheap. Apparently it's an amazing VR game, and it's actually a really good driving game as well. Huge campaign, 39 tracks, 150 cars, and that's just the standard edition, which you can pick up for £3.50 at the minute. Riders Republic, I've never seen it go this cheap before, £3.50. Ubisoft game. There is more content to be had in there, but you'll have to pay for the skateboarding. I think it's £4.99 if you want the skateboarding. Borderlands 3 is back down to £2.50. Disco Elysium, The Final Cunt, £3.50. Black Mesa, £1.67. It's like a remake of Half-Life 2 or Half-Life. That's definitely worth checking out. And if you've never played, if you like games like Heavy Rain or Detroit Become Human and you've not played this one, definitely grab that. For £1.69, Beyond Two Souls, probably one of my favourite of those stories of those type of games. It's got the Elliot Page, used to be a girl, now a man. Great acting anyway, great. I think she was still technically an actress when she did this one. She's now an actor. Yeah, that's a great game though, Beyond Two Souls. We'll keep the politics out of it, but yeah, fantastic game. I think she transitioned not long after she made that game, actually. Or they transitioned, I should say. Blasphemous, £1.99. That's a good deal. There's just so many. Besiege is only £1.27. Great deal. Gris, I love this game. One a nice short platformer, chilled, easy to play. A couple of puzzles in there, memorable. Do it in about 4.5, 5 hours. £1.27. That's a nice little evening gameplay, that is, for £1.27. There's loads in it, like Undertale. Armour Free is only £2.40. I could go on all day doing these. The Forest, £3.09. There's loads of stuff in here. Loads of really good stuff. And there's so much. Chained Together, that quite new game, is only £3.86. I mean, it's only $4.29 when it's brand new, but that's pretty good. That's a lot of people were streaming that just up to a couple of months ago. And we'll go from there. Star Wars Squadrons, $3.50. Battlefield 4, £1.79. There's just so much. Just what I do, I always do it to the £4 deals. I mean, you could go like try the 16 quid deal to see what's on there. Nothing really. I think all the deals are in the under £4 myself. Anyway, we're going to go and check out now PlayStation Plus subscribers. And I'm afraid it's not much change since last week. We've had no new... you can watch a couple of new films added if you're a premium subscriber. What's new in June on PlayStation Plus? Now, Hogwarts is still there. Battlefield, Firebreak. Yeah, we went through all these last week. Your monthly games are still these four: NBA 2K, Alone in the Dark, Destiny 2 Final Shape, Abominable Cyberpunk. Nothing changed there. Nothing really been added to the premium account either. Deus Ex, that was on last week, and nothing's been added to the PSVR. So a bit of a boring week for the PlayStation Plus owners. So we're going to jump on to you Xbox Game Passers, and there's a few things added here. Let me start with the console. They've added Volcano Princess and Against the Storm. Now, last week they did do Rematch, Eternal Die, Crash Bandicoot 4 is on there. That's ironic, isn't it? But they got Crash Bandicoot 4. What have I done now? Oh, no. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, dear. Come back. There we go. Coming back. Flown back in. I was trying to do this, that's right. Yeah, they added football. I don't know what's the FC stand for. Football Club? Yeah, Football Club. 25. Alters, Firebreak. They were all added last week. This week they've only added Volcano Princess and Against the Storm, but there's plenty on there to play. At least they've added something new this week. But PC owners have also got, we lose Against the Storm, but you get the Warcraft games, 1, 2 and 3, all remastered. So if you've never played Warcraft and you want to devote your life to playing video games and never do anything else and never see the sun and never go outside ever again or see your family, then try the Warcraft games. You'll enjoy yourself. And that's your Xbox Game Pass out the way. I'm going to check on to some Humble Bundle deal. No, they're not. We're Fanatical. We're on Fanatical deals. And the two sort of new ones are Tabletop Deck Builder. And to be honest, there's two games for 15 quid, and I couldn't recommend any of these, to be honest. You can pick that up from an eBay for like 50p or 99 pence anyway. Most of these you can pick up cheaper somewhere else. I wouldn't bother with that one, but I'm not going to poo-poo it too much, because in the point and click collection, which sounds poop, but it's actually 3 games 160, 3 games for $4.95 minimum spend. There is Broken Sword Quadrilogy, and in fact Broken Sword 1, 2, 3 and 4 of the best, well, definitely 2 of the best point and clicks ever made. Broken Sword 5, which is a return back to its old school. So Broken Sword 1, 2 and I think, let me just have a look at the graphics here, because I think it was after 3 they tried to go into 3D. But Broken Sword 1 and 2 are two-dimensional sort of comic book strip style games. Then 3 and 4, I think they went to try to do like 3D. And with Broken Sword 5, they went back to doing 2D. It's like this, like a comic book style. But they did try and do 3D for a bit, which I enjoyed the game myself. I thought it was alright, the Broken Sword 3 and 4. I've played them all. Broken Sword 1 and 2. And the best thing about it, Broken Sword 1 on this thing is the director's cut, which adds a little prequel. So normally the game begins with the clown outside blowing up the cafe, but it doesn't. On Broken Sword director's cut, you start with Nicole investigating a new story she's following up on, and it adds quite an important part, or a missing part, to the game. It's about half an hour, depending on how quick you get through it, anywhere between half an hour to an hour before the actual clown incident happens. So that's very good. Definitely it's worth it just for that one game, to be honest. But I'd definitely add those 2 games, and what other game I'd choose, I don't know. Maybe Norco, maybe Panlac. I'm not sure what these other games are like, but I just have a quick look at them and chuck anyone else into there. Pardon me, I'm burping. Don't forget there are plenty of other bundles to be had from Fanatical, Supreme, Favourites, Brutals, Indie Treasures. They're normally quite good ones. They start at £1. Here we go, £1. 5 games for £3. You can normally find some little. There are. Look, there's a steal there. Monument Valley 2 and Monument Valley 1. So there we are. There's two really good games. Warworld, that's really good. So there's lots of stuff there to be had. The Batman Arkham collection, if you haven't got that, you're missing out, because that's all the Batman games. Well, 3 of them actually. They're actually missing one there. You've got Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight. They're missing, what's it called? There's a prequel to Arkham Asylum. It came out in between these two, and that's missing. But we're forgiven for that. Anyway, we're going to check out some Humble bundles. Now, there's not much change. If you've ever been to the Humble store, they do. Don't forget that they've got a choice. That'll change next week. We'll see what next week's choice games are. It's running very slow, actually, the choice. Oh, there's a new code being added. IGM Plus. Who worried about it? Anyway, you've got Bolt Gun, Cheer. There's a lot of quite good games on there. There was a code to get this quite cheap as well for £6. Anyway, I'm going to check out the bundles, not the choice, because I've done the choice last few weeks ago, and they've added 2 new ones since last week. There's 5 or 6 on here, but they've added this one, a Storyteller one, Storyteller's Bundle, Serenity Forge, and for £8.84 you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games and a bit of music, or £5 off an album. Lisa Games, Paratopic, Neversang, Endless Planet, Endless Night, or Lifeless Moon, Lifeless Planet, Death's Gambit, Virgo versus the Zodiac, Smile for Me, Long Gone Days, Arcadian. Right, there we are. Can I recommend that one? Well, for £8 you're not paying much, so you might find some enjoyment out of that. But this is the one I want to point out to, is this one. And it's the Mafia X Bioshock, and essentially you've got all the Mafia 1, 2 and 3 definitive editions, and Bioshock Remastered 1 and 2 and Bioshock Infinite. You can get it for, it is £13.44. Now, these have all been free games on Amazon Prime over the last 3 months or so. In fact, you see Mafia 3 is still available, but the Amazon Prime were on the GOG account. So if you haven't got Amazon Prime and you didn't add these to your GOG account and you want a Steam code, then this is a really good deal for that, because you can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these games, £13.44, so you're paying just over £2 each for each of the games, and they're well worth that. I mean, I recently went through Bioshock Remastered. I say recently, last year. Loved it. I need to go through the second one and the third. I need to do all these games, to be honest. They've got so many games I need to play. Too busy playing Star Wars Battlefront and a bit of Witcher 3 at the minute. Not for the first time. Again, I just like replaying really good games. I like to look at games again, you know what I mean? Like go through it a second time, and we come back out of that, because that's your deals all over. So yeah, I personally, I just like to sometimes revisit games that I played some time ago and just re-go through them all. Love doing that. And so what have we got here? Don't forget to go and grab your 4 games from Humble Stores, Epic Game Stores, Sable. Not really much to be had apart from check out those deals on Steam. There is definitely some really great deals to be had there. So nothing more for me to do other than, I dropped a video. I'll try and somewhere along this video I would have dropped a link to it. A review of this controller, by the way. This is the 8-bit DOE Ultimate 2 controller. It's probably one of the best controllers. Let's not beat around the bush. It's the best controller I've ever used. It's phenomenal. It's got your back buttons for jumpy. You've got extra 3 and 4 programmable buttons. You can program the buttons on the fly. It's got this lovely sort of light up. Let me just change those. These light up rings, which you can adjust and change to whatever setting you want, and you can make them lighter or brighter or Oh, they're really clever, actually. They just mimic what you're doing in the game. You've got trigger stops on it, and you can pick it up for under 50 quid. Oh, and it comes with it's plugged in, but it comes with a rechargeable dock that this sits on, charges your controller, automatically then connects wirelessly to your PC or Android device. Latest update makes it Switch 2 compatible. So yeah, check that out. I wish I was a Switch owner. I would do something about the Switch on here as well. I should really think about investigating that, because I'm sure the Switch store has deals as well. Anyway, I've been Glyn, CheapSkate Gamer, or Wokeapotamus, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. Thank you very much. Bye now.
CheapSkate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over and join the crew. They'll show you how to game and save money too. CheapSkate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over.